Hi Jane.
This is and hi guys.
Hi guys. So this is the promised video about our future course, Speaking Par Excellence. And if you haven't met her, this is Jane, my trusted colleague, speaking buddy, and everything else in between, a good friend of mine. So Jane is a methodologist, a leading methodologist in one of the very famous Moscow language schools. I cannot tell you which. And we're very excited to present our new course.
Yeah, a bit nervous, but really excited.
Yeah. So what shall we start with?
Well, I guess the most popular question would be, why are we doing it? And since Susan has already mentioned that we used to be speaking buddies and we still practice from time to time, we came across a huge lack of resources. Although we tried to lay our hands on anything that just we came across, but it turned out to be not so easy, and we still felt that it was not enough, and that somehow undermined our consequence too.
Yeah, exactly, because we didn't feel confident enough and we couldn't get hold of, I mean, no matter how much we tried, we scraped through, but it was so hard to get hold of real, like, past papers, enough of past papers to practice speaking. And we were dead set on getting to 130. And unfortunately, Cambridge examples, the ones uploaded on YouTube, say, left a lot to be desired. So we really felt a bit frustrated at one point. So that's how we ended up creating our own packs. Based on our experience, and
it took a lot of hard work and meticulous preparation. We had to look through all the sample papers and books, but I guess we nailed it and we're quite proud of them, I should say.
Oh yeah, especially so because we had our exams in different circumstances and absolutely different environment, and we both go to 130.
Yeah,
so
and our students too.
Yeah, since then we've been training some friends, and
I guess this is what probably makes us credible for this course, to teach this course.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's not only packs, of course, it's different guidelines and strategies we devised based on the recommendations. Later, they were reinforced because we did certain trainings in different parts of the world. So now we're absolutely sure the product we provide you with is absolutely spot on.
So, well, this is who we are and who are the students, the potential students who can be enrolled in the course. I guess that can be our colleagues who are also aspiring to give the best strategies and techniques to their students. Those who are on the verge of taking CPE exam maybe this summer, straight after the end of the course. Those who have already had some experience, in taking exams, but would like to improve a bit or just to feel more confident next time.
Yeah, and I guess it's worth mentioning that we are only training for this particular paper, speaking parts. So although language and grammar will be involved, you already have to know what it is, and you have to know what proficiency exam is about. So all these details, it's only about boosting and honing your skills.
Yeah, well, you can say that the use of English parts will still be there. It will be a bonus rather than our major priority, I would say.
Yeah.
Well, shall we then go on to the resources and the materials that we're going to provide you with?
Yeah, like what is the course essentially about? How's it gonna be delivered?
Well, we have already mentioned the packs. This time is going to be 20 of them. The topics have been handpicked from books, course materials, exam papers, and whatnot. So I guess it's quite a well-rounded amount of topics and different aspects of them as well.
Yeah, so we will ensure that by the time you sit an exam, you will definitely be prepared for any sorts of aspects or themes that may pop up. So it won't be of any surprise to you. Yeah.
Of course, we're not going to work with all these packs online. We are going to work with half of them because every week we're going to have one online session, which will be delivered either by me or by Susan, since we want you to have as much unbiased and well-structured feedback as possible. Then during these online sessions, you are going to perform in pairs. So you will have a chance to perform, to get feedback, to give feedback to your peers, to build up on what you hear, and well, to constantly improve.
Yeah, so as Jane has mentioned, alternatively, we'll conduct the lessons to give you the best perspectives and or different fresh perspectives on our behalf. And you're practicing in the sessions as well as in between the sessions. And you get our feedback in both cases because you will have a platform to record your answers. And there is a lot of hard work regarding the material itself and the content, because it's not only about the vocabulary and grammar, it's also about being able to produce complex, sophisticated ideas and support your arguments. So there's a lot to read, listen, and discuss. How are we going to do that?
Well, yeah, as you said, the course is well beyond the language and grammar. We are going to provide you with some materials, but others are your duty to find and research and also share with the others. We guess that this is the key point of our course: sharing, learning from your peers, and creating this community of like-minded people, I would say.
Yeah, and I guess this is our main priority, to create this kind of community of like-minded people, and chances are you may end up even sitting the exam together. So what we're saying is you are going to be pretty interdependent, and the results of your performance will help the others as well. So we will lend you support in and give you guidelines in terms of, again, materials and content if you have troubles. But there are a lot of things you will have to provide yourselves by our tasks, and you have to.
It sounds like quite a course, I should say. A lot of hard work and preparation and sharing. And of course, there can be some concerns and pitfalls on your way, but we have thought through the ways to kind of back you up in every way we can. So all the online sessions will be recorded. So even if you miss it by any chance, you will have like an opportunity to rewatch it, to still find something useful and brush up on some strategies again.
Yeah, and if you're falling behind with our tasks in between the sessions, that's okay, totally understandable, but please make sure you can at least make it in the session. So at least some practice will be of great benefit.
Yeah, and of course, study buddies who will be assigned to you will probably give you a push too. So.
Yeah, that's our hope.
Yeah.
Okay. So what else? Any details? The price, the timetable?
Yeah, well, we since it's our first course, we decided to make the price quite democratic to our mind. It's only 6,000 rubles per month for all the materials, the speaking sessions, and whatnot.
Yeah, we've thought that, especially if you're sitting an exam in the nearest future, you will probably have spent quite a lot already, and we want to make it affordable.
To alleviate the pain a bit.
Yeah. And allay your concerns in this matter. So what else? The time slots, either Monday evening or Thursday morning. The details will be in the post, and the groups are going to be not more than 6 people, I guess, made of not more than 6 people.
So you will have a chance to practice in pairs and even in trios, because this is another option available at Cambridge.
And this is exactly what came as a surprise to me, because we had never trained for that. And Jane was taking her speaking practice in pair, I was put in a group of 3, and it really undermined my confidence at that time, because I hadn't trained for that. So we need to make sure we provide any kind of psychological support you need.
Yeah, and this is probably not our first and last course. We're going to work harder and deliver the best courses ever, but it's going to take time, and we are snowed under with other commitments too. So we can't promise anything. These are more like aspirations and dreams rather than plans. Thus, if you're really in this need to take an exam or to brush up on some skills, just don't lose your opportunity.
Yeah, although many people have asked whether it's going to be a regular thing to do, but it's not a course of action in any way right now. But we would love to, of course, but it's too early to discuss these matters. So how to enroll? Just click the link below, I guess, which is going to be under this video, if anything goes right and went well. And we are not into any testing procedures. We do trust you to be able to, assess yourself, and but we will have an interview, of course. And if you have any papers you want to show in the interview, you're more than welcome.
Yeah. Okay. We trust your judgments, and those who are not eager enough might have already been put off, so that's only the most enthusiastic will stay.
Yeah, I guess so. I think we've asked almost any questions.
Yeah, I guess
if we have missed something, yeah, please don't hesitate. Just post your comments or questions below. We'll be happy to answer those as well. But so far, this is kind of the basics you need to know before we start. So the course starts in a month, on the 1st of March, I guess, and it should take 12 weeks, which will bring you right to the date of either the exam sitting at the end of May or the beginning of June. Or if you're just doing it for yourself, basically you will have a nice spring shared with passionate CPE people.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that's it.
Thank you for your attention, guys. Hope to see you at our course, and goodbye.
Yeah, until then, bye.
See you.